Why two people earning the same amount can end up so different. Have you ever wondered why two people can earn the same income, say $75,000 a year, and yet one ends up financially free while the other is stuck living paycheck to paycheck? It's not just about how much you earn. It's about how you manage that money, the habits you build, and the mindset you develop. So, why do some people end up rich and others, well, not so much? In this video, we're going to dive into the key habits, mindsets, and decisions that separate the wealthy from the broke, even when they start with the same paycheck. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and you'll understand why your financial future might look completely different from someone else's, even if you're earning the same. The real problem. It's not about how much you earn. We often hear it. If I just earn more, my financial problems would be solved. But here's the truth. What you earn is just one part of the equation. The real key to becoming wealthy is how you manage and grow your money. In fact, many people earning more than $100,000 a year still live paycheck to paycheck. According to a 2024 study, nearly one-third of those making over $200,000 a year struggle with this. This might sound shocking. You'd think that earning $200,000 a year, about $12,000 a month after taxes, would guarantee financial stability, right? But the reality is, it doesn't. So, why is this happening? Let's break it down. Mistake number one, lifestyle inflation. The silent wealth killer. One of the biggest traps is lifestyle inflation. The moment we start earning more, we often feel the urge to spend more. It's tempting to upgrade our car, our home, and our daily habits. But here's the thing. As your income grows, your spending shouldn't have to. In fact, the richest people tend to live well below their means, even as their income increases. The Millionaire Next Door, a book that studies the habits of the wealthy, shows that most people who build real wealth avoid unnecessary luxuries and keep their lifestyle modest. Take me, for example. I make my coffee at home instead of spending $5 on a latte. It's not just about saving money. It's about building a habit of modesty. Maybe for you, it's skipping Spotify Premium or cutting out small daily expenses that add up over time. Think about this. What would your financial situation look like if you never upgraded your lifestyle as your income grew? Think about it. This simple habit could be the difference between financial freedom and living paycheck to paycheck. Mistake number two, the debt trap. Now, let's talk about debt. Credit cards, loans, and monthly payments on things that lose value, like cars, are a massive drain on your future wealth. Imagine this. Two friends, Graham and Humphrey, both earn $75,000 a year. Graham has $5,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest. He's paying off $500 a month just to service the debt, leaving him with little room to save or invest. On the other hand, Humphrey has no debt and puts that same $500 per month into an S&P 500 index fund, earning 8% a year. In 1 year, Humphrey would have saved $6,000, money that could grow to over $60,000 in 30 years, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Meanwhile, Graham's debt continues to drain him, and his net worth remains stagnant. What if debt wasn't part of your life at all? Imagine what you could do if all your money went towards saving and investing, not paying off high-interest debt. It's a game changer. Mistake number three, no budgeting. The invisible drain. You might think budgeting is boring, but trust me, it's a game changer. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend without realizing it. When I first started tracking my expenses, I had no idea how much I was wasting on simple things, like eating out when I didn't need to. Turns out, tracking your money is more than just a habit. It's a mindset. Studies show that people who use credit cards are actually more likely to overspend because the act of swiping doesn't activate the same pain as physically handing over cash. This is why it's crucial to track every dollar, whether by using an app or writing it down. Want to stop the leaks in your finances? Tracking your spending isn't just about saving pennies. It's about protecting your future. If you don't know where your money is going, you could be sabotaging your wealth without even realizing it. Building wealth. The right habits. So, now that we've covered the mistakes, let's focus on the 3 habits that build wealth. Habit number 1. Invest early. Let's go back to Graham and Humphrey. What if instead of partying away his 20s, Graham had started investing at 20, like Humphrey? Even if they both invested the same amount over their lives, the person who started earlier, Humphrey, would still have more money at 65 due to compounding. Starting early is everything. Want to see how compound interest can work for you? By investing early, even small amounts grow into massive wealth over time. It's not about how much you invest. It's about how soon you start. Pay yourself first. Wealthy people don't wait until the end of the month to save. They make sure to pay themselves first. Every time you get paid, put a percentage aside for your future. Whether it's 10%, 20%, or more, make sure that money is working for you right from the start. What would it feel like to automatically save first instead of trying to save what's left over? Pay yourself first. It's not just a financial strategy. It's a mindset shift. Habit number 3. Focus on assets, not liabilities. The rich focus on acquiring assets, things that make them money. Real estate, stocks, businesses, all of these can provide cash flow and grow in value. Liabilities, on the other hand, like cars and luxury goods, are money drains. What if your spending habits actually helped you earn more money? It's time to shift your focus from buying things that lose value to investing in assets that grow over time. The psychology of money. Mindset matters. Finally, let's talk about the mindset that can make or break your financial future. Do you have a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset? People with a scarcity mindset worry about money constantly, even when they have enough. They're afraid to invest because they see money as something to hold on to, not something to grow. On the other hand, people with an abundance mindset see money as a tool for growth. They're not afraid to take calculated risks because they believe there's always more where that came from. What mindset do you have about money? Your mindset will either propel you toward wealth or keep you stuck in financial fear. Which one do you have? Final steps to take. If you're serious about building wealth, here's what you need to do. Make a plan. Start with a budget. Know where every dollar goes. Eliminate consumer debt. Pay it off as soon as possible. Save and invest. Make sure your money works for you. Live below your means. Avoid lifestyle inflation, no matter how much you earn. If you want to be financially free and successful, it's all about your habits, mindset, and the small decisions you make every day. Master your money, and you'll master your life.